What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back with another rendition of our top 10 hottest Pokemon cards of the week segment. These particular cards that I'm going to show you have been soaring in value the past week. We got a couple of cards from Sword and Shield Battle Styles. I know, it just gets crazier and crazier, folks. Not only that, but we also got some vintage on today's list. So yeah, stay tuned to the very end. You're going to love today's video. Folks, today's video is sponsored by the #1 global Pokemon TCG notification and investing community, PokeNotify. PokeNotify is a Discord server that offers the fastest notifications on drops, restocks, and deals. This includes upcoming eBay deals, restocks at most major companies, and of course the very elusive Pokemon Center products that you just can't seem to get your hands on. PokeNotify will be the first to let you know about all of it. Right now they're offering a free 3-day trial to test out their servers, and don't forget to use code TOP10POKEMON for 25% off your first month. Don't be the last to know when companies restock their Pokemon TCG items. Check out the link to the website in the description of this video and sign up today. Alright folks, let's get started with the number 10 hottest card of the week. It is a vintage card and it is a PSA 9 card. And you're probably thinking, Top 10, are you feeling okay? It's not a modern PSA 10 card? No, it is this PSA 9 Lugia first edition holo from Neo Genesis that just a month or two ago was selling for $3,400. Here's another sale for $3,500, but most recently this card has sold in auction for an even $5,000, which makes it a 47% increase in what it was just a month or two ago. Now, the price journey of the PSA 10 version of this card has been wild over the past 4 to 5 years, selling for over $100,000 at one point, and then getting down to $20,000 and back up to $40,000. So a PSA 9 selling for $5,000 isn't too surprising, and I think it does have some room to grow. What do you think? This is the number 10 hottest Pokemon card of the week. The number 9 card on today's list comes from Battle Styles. That's right. Battle Styles has some hot cards out right now. It is this Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX alt art that was selling as a PSA 10 about a month ago for about $92. Here's another sale for $89. But recently we have seen a few pretty decent sales of this card. Here's one as a PSA 10 for $136, another one for $137.50, which is a 55% increase on this Urshifu VMAX. Now, if you are a longtime viewer of this channel, you know my stance on Battle Styles. I think it sucks. But I can acknowledge when certain cards are absolutely killing it, and this Urshifu VMAX has had some pretty substantial gains over the past week or two. This is the number 9 hottest card. The number 8 card on today's list I actually reviewed a month or two ago because I thought it was very undervalued. It is the Roaring Moon GX Special Illustration Rare from Paradox Rift. That as a PSA 10 was selling a month ago for about $178, even down as low as $162. But recently this card has been booming, selling in auction for about $280. Here's another sale for $280. Here's another sale for $283. So about $280 seems to be the market value for this card as a PSA 10, which is a 75% increase from what it was not that long ago. I made a video a month or so ago about certain cards from Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces. I thought they were very undervalued. This was one of them, so it is coming up quite a bit. This is the number 8 hottest card. The number 7 card on today's list comes from the XY era. It is this Gyarados EX secret rare card from Breakpoint that sold as a PSA 10 a month ago for $516, and here was a sale for $415. But recently this card has just about doubled in value. Here's a sale for $730, and here is another sale for $832, which is just about a 100% increase on this Gyarados EX. This is a fairly old card by now, from 2016. So yeah, 8-year-old card has about doubled in value. What do you think? Are you a fan of the XY era? I was. This is the number 7 hottest card of the week. The number 6 card comes from Unified Minds in this Slowpoke and Psyduck GX, as a PSA 10 was selling a month or so ago for about $202. But recently we have seen some impressive sales of this card. Here is one for $350, another one for $365, all the way up to $415 for this Slowpoke and Psyduck, and that is a 105% increase over just a month or two. Certain Sun and Moon sets have been killing it lately, like Unified Minds, Cosmic Eclipse, Unbroken Bonds. So yeah, this card right here is the number 6 hottest of the week. The number 5 card on today's list comes from this guy right here, the Sword and Shield Charizard UPC. Now, if you remember, we covered the Charizard V-Star promo from this box. A few weeks back, it was soaring, and this Charizard VMAX has been following suit. It was selling not that long ago as a PSA 10 for about $100. Here's a sale for $96. Another sale for $96, so it barely cracked the $100 mark at one point. But most recently, this card has been selling for closer to $200. Here's a sale for $192.50. Another sale for $201, which is about a 109% increase on this Charizard promo. Which makes one wonder, will the Charizard V promo from the UPC be skyrocketing anytime soon? Will it follow suit with these other two cards? Let me know what you think. This is the number 5 hottest card of the week. Our number 4 card comes yet again from Battle Styles in this Empoleon V in PSA 10. Was selling pretty cheap at one point. Here's a sale for $69. Another sale for $69. But this past week we saw a couple of pretty impressive sales. Here's one for $138. Another one for $171. Another one for $180, and that is a nice 161% increase on this Empoleon V. Now, although I'm not a fan of Battle Styles, I am a fan of the Infernape, Torterra, and Empoleon starters. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think of this card? What do you think of Battle Styles kind of coming up a bit? I don't know. This is the number 4 hottest card of the week. For our number 3 card on today's list, we go back to those juicy illustration rares that have been doing so well recently. Here is a Mismagius illustration rare. That is a PSA 10, was selling for about $82. Here's another sale for $80. Another sale for $71. Not that long ago. But the most recent sale of this card was for $266, which is a whopping 213% increase on this illustration rare. And if you've been watching the series, you've known that illustration rares have been absolutely through the roof in their value as of recently, especially as PSA 10s. This Mismagius is the number 3 hottest card of the week. Getting down to the final 2, your jaw is probably going to hit the floor here, folks, so be prepared. The number 2 hottest card of the week is this Drowsy illustration rare in PSA 10. Was selling for about $222. But recently we have seen some monster sales of this card. Here is one for $680, another one for $715, and this was a confirmed paid for sale, folks. And that is a 222% increase on this Drowsy IR. And I've always thought this illustration was amazing. I would never have thought that it would be this valuable of a card, but I do appreciate this illustration. But I do appreciate this illustration. This is the number 2 hottest card in today's video. Which brings me to the number 1 hottest card of the week. You're not going to believe it, folks, but it is the Lucario V-Star Black Star promo from the Crown Zenith Elite Trainer boxes. Was selling as a PSA 10 for absolutely dirt cheap prices. Here is a sale for $24.50. Another sale for $28. But recently this card has just gone to the moon for whatever reason. Here's a sale for $137, another one for $142.50, and that is a staggering 492% increase for this Black Star promo. Now, I'm surprised, but I'm not too surprised because Crown Zenith has been killing it lately with a lot of the cards from that set have been surging in value. I never would have thought this Lucario would be one of them, but hey, you just never know in this hobby anymore. This is the number 1 hottest Pokemon card of the week. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you want to support the channel, please go to PokeNotify, use code TOP10Pokemon, and be up to date on all of the newest drops and deals coming. So that's all I got today. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in my next one.